Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel. For this episode I thought I'd show a lot of my King Kong stuff. I have books, VHS tapes, what have you, and if you watched my Laserdisc CED and LP soundtrack video, there's some, that stuff I'm still going to show it in here, but just in case for those people who haven't watched that video. So I guess I'll just get started with VHS and the originals. Okay. So then I have this copy. Is it a 60-year anniversary? Sorry, I'm trying to look at both screens here. I got this one a while back. This is actually a weird copy because when I played it, it's actually like, I don't know if it was meant to be in a video store or a video rental store or played during a store, because when you put it in, there's it's like on the bottom of the screen there's like scrolling text I was going through, like saying, if you get this copy, call this number and send it in. I called it, there's nobody there. I figured that, I just want to see what would happen. But otherwise, I guess this is a fine copy, and if you hear that, you press on Kong, he roars, but it's not really like his roar. It more sounds like a line, even though I know that part of his roar was actually from a line, but it was like played backwards and it was looped around and what have you. I have this one. The reason why I have two copies of the VHS is this came in, like, I bought Son of Kong and Mighty Joe Young, and this just came with it, so I have another one, and to my knowledge, this doesn't have the scrolling on it. And this is the uncut version, which you'd find today when you get a copy of it. There's the back there. And just for completion's sakes, I don't have a player for this, but I have an itty bitty Betamax, if people know what that is. It's pretty much just a small VHS tape. And this little, it's a different box. Here, I'll just put that in later. Keep the video going. Okay, I'll continue on with VHS, but with this remake or like sequels. Here's Son of Kong. Like I said, this came with King Kong and this Mighty Joe Young. So that's why, like I said, that's why I have two copies of the original King Kong. This is a RKO home video. I have not watched this VHS, but I have watched the DVD. And again, if you watch my Laserdisc video, you know that I'm not I made a comment about the soundtrack. Well, I didn't. The soundtrack's fine. Oops, dropping things. But this movie is just pretty lackluster. It's nothing special. But the only good thing is Jeff Bridges in it. So, yeah. And this movie, I found at a thrift store in town here for like $1. Actually, it was probably 25 cents if I remember right. And this is King Kong versus Godzilla. A terrible, terrible movie.
Oh, look at that!
But there's King Kong in the title, so I bought it. Okay, moving on. Try not to make this video really long. I'll just get out of the way here. Get this out of the way. Is the stuff that I showed already. This is actually something I didn't show though. It's the soundtrack on CD. Trying to get in the view here. There's a little book in there, just talks about it, the movie, and the soundtrack. Kind of neat. I only paid like $3 for it. And then here's this, if you watched my previous video. And this Laserdisc of King Kong and Son of Kong. And the CED with that awesome artwork on the cover there. Alright, get this out of the way. Okay, so next I'll show the DVD copies that I have, and related, I guess, first, and Blu-ray. First, I have the Blu-ray here in little book form. Some Blu-rays come in cases like this. Really good looking Blu-ray. It's not really essential. If you have the DVD copy, it's fine. But the DVD copy of it. This has a cool little thing inside of here. When you remove the discs, you have Kong's upper head and eyes, which is really neat. Both this and the DVD, or this and the Blu-ray copy, have an excellent documentary on the making of the film. Two, actually, one on Marion C. Cooper, which is the director slash co-director, and then the other one's on the movie itself, and they're just amazing documentaries. Peter Jackson's in some of the interviews in it. It's just a wonderful documentary. Here's Son of Kong on DVD. Don't really have to show the inside. Mighty Joe Young, which I prefer this movie over Son of Kong. Son of Kong is fine. It's nothing special. Mighty Joe Young is just a lot more entertaining, and it has John Ford, who helped with the movie. And here's The Most Dangerous Game. For many people, I don't know if they know this, but during the filmmaking of King Kong, RKO was going through a lot of money problems, and so to save some money, they used the sets from King Kong to make this film. It even has Fay Wray in it, and Robert Armstrong, who plays Carl Denham. And this is a really good film. It's only about an hour long, I believe. Yeah, 63 minutes. And this copy has the black and white and the color version. I haven't watched the color version, but it's a really good movie. I've also read the short story for that. And just with this, that came in this. I have two copies of this tin case. It's a long story, but it's kind of neat. Some mixed up with an eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon seller, and so I just kept the second one. Oh boy, I'm littering my room here. Okay, then next we'll go to the 2005 Peter Jackson remake, which is a really good film. And this is I believe this is 3 discs. Yep, a deluxe extended edition. Here's the inside. Really good movie, like I said. It runs a little long. The extended one, it's not like the Lord of the Rings, where the Lord of the Rings one helps. I don't know, I think it helps out the movie a lot more, but this one, it just kind of adds in one scene that's maybe 10 minutes long. So it doesn't like extend it that much, but it's an interesting scene. It's kind of, oh, there it is right there. It's kind of paying homage to the original movie, but still good edition. Here's the Blu-ray of the movie. And with the DVD version of the extended, it's on 2 discs, so you have to swap it. But with the Blu-ray, this has the theatrical and the extended. And this looks great. And you don't have to flip it, or not flip, but switch the disc. This is the HD version. You got this for $3 at Pawn America. I have no intentions of watching this version, but for $3, just neat to have, I guess. And here's this. This is the Peter Jackson Production Diaries. Here's a book to kind of follow along. It goes not day by day, but I think they probably filmed about 2 to 3 times a week. And they put up a video back in 2005 on their website. And it was just and it showed the process of making the movie. Some episodes were about, let's say, the cameras, and other ones were about makeup and stuff like that. And then this is on 2 discs. And this came with a neat little box set. Whoop, knocking things all over the place again here. This, I'm not going to open it up because I already have all the contents out, but it's King Kong Peter Jackson's Production Diary, and it's made to look like a suitcase. Or not really, I guess a suitcase. But it has Carl Denham Productions on there, and if you know that, Jack Black played that character in this movie. And here's all the stuff that it comes with, which I'll show you here. Here it is. First off, we'll start with the Certificate of Authenticity with, well, I'm trying to find it there. Okay, there we go. Peter Jackson's, not really probably, well, it's his signature, but it's printed on here. And number 15,453. Here's some just concept art. camera really can't pick that up real well, but these look really, really nice. Here's one of the boats, the harbor of New York. Here's a cool one where Andero is being set down to get taken by Kong. And here's another one where it's in Kong's caves. Alright. Throw that away. And last but not least, this Ray Morton's King Kong book, and just goes through the history of Marion C. Cooper and Ernest B. Schoedsack, and the original movie, the remakes, the Japanese ones, the battle with Universal for the, was it 1975 or 76 that one came out? And this came out right when Peter Jackson's movie was coming out, so there's not that much on his movie, but here's the Broadster. There's good old Pete. And actually, there's that I have there. But, yeah, that's pretty much all that I have. I have a few posters hanging up in my room. They're little note card things, but other than that, that's about it. If any of you have a collection like this, or bigger, smaller, let me know. If you have a video up of it already, or make one, send it to me. I'd really love to see it. I like finding more stuff about this, new information about the movie. I'm really into this kind of stuff. The 1930s is kind of my deal thing. So, yeah, if any of you have a collection like this, please make a video or send a video to me. I'd really enjoy that. And again, thanks to everybody for watching.